Hey everybody, welcome back to the Microsoft 365 Copilot Connection. My name is Nick Harris and I am a senior Copilot cloud solution architect with Microsoft. As a part of today's session, we're going to navigate through a use case around a scenario for how do you understand the type of work that another role in your organization performs. A great example of this could be maybe I'm an IT administrator and I want to understand the type of work that someone in a financial analyst role performs. Or maybe I'm a marketing specialist and I want to understand the type of use cases and scenarios that an executive performs. Today, with the assistance of Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat, we're going to do some research to understand those role requirements as well as the type of work that those individuals do. So let's do a little prompting here. So, in this particular circumstance, my approach will be understanding that I'm an interviewer and I'm going to be interviewing Copilot within its particular role. And I'm going to have Copilot generate those interview questions for me. So, the particular prompt we will leverage here generate a list of interview questions I can use to ask someone to understand their business role. As an example, say the person is an HR representative. I want to understand the type of work they do, the resources they frequently use in their daily job, and how they approach their work. Please only use this as an example and do not align your questions to HR. It's only meant to provide additional context in example form. Let's send our prompt off. So the thought process here would be I can leverage Copilot to generate questions for me that I can then ask Copilot back to understand a particular role. This is something that I do quite frequently as a Microsoft engineer. I work with many individuals that work across a wide variety of roles, and I need to understand the type of functional work that they perform and then generate use case examples and scenarios on how Copilot can impact their work overall. But the application of this scenario is more widespread. Consider again if you're someone that plays a particular role and you just want to understand what a different role works through or the type of use cases that they may need to handle. This is a great way to perform research based tasks with Copilot to get a broader understanding of someone's daily work or functional work. So now we have our list of questions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this list of questions and I'm going to add some additional detail. I'm telling Copilot, take on the persona of a financial analyst. I am interviewing you to understand what you do in your role. Answer the following questions in detail. And now we have particular questions as an interviewer that we're asking Copilot, now taking on that persona of a financial analyst to understand more. So you see now Copilot directly answers all of our particular questions, sectioned off into the key individual sections. Let's just review really fast. As always, we need to ensure that we review Copilot output. That is our job now as we work in conjunction with AI. Copilot is my intern. I'm its boss. I gave it a work task. I now review its output and provide it feedback on what I need or how I want it to move forward. So, general role understanding. Can you describe your primary responsibilities and tasks in your role? Well, as a financial analyst, my primary responsibility includes analyzing financial data, creating models, generating reports to support decision making processes, evaluate investment opportunities, assess financial performance, so on and so forth. So, you see, the answers are all aligned directly to the tools, the services, the type of work that this key individual may perform. Now, I'm not going to fully review this for the sake of time, but please review the output to ensure accuracy. Now, for the type of work that I do, what I want Copilot to do is create a fictitious business scenario that this key individual may work through. And this will help me ideate in detail a little bit more of their type of or style of work. So, based on the context of this conversation, create a fictitious business scenario that this person may work through. Very simple, easy, straightforward. And now we see Copilot is providing us a scenario for evaluating a merger opportunity. And it gives us some background information to help fill in the story. It's providing us some key tasks that individual might perform. And this is where I can really understand the flow of work even better. Right? As an engineer, I have an inherent understanding of my type of work. I'm not a financial analyst, but I can use Copilot to truly understand more of what that financial analyst does, at least at a slightly higher level. And to finalize what I would particularly do as a Microsoft engineer to move forward, my goal is to help everybody understand how to use Copilot. So I want to understand, based on a financial analyst, how can AI, like Copilot, be integrated into this individual's daily flow of work? Well, I can give it that context. Your organization has chosen to license you with the Microsoft 365 Copilot license. You are new to using generative AI and want to understand how you can leverage AI to enhance your work in the business scenario described in your previous output. Provide 3 examples per the task on how Copilot can assist. All right, let's scroll back up really quickly here. So we see there were 5 tasks: data collection, financial analysis, risk assessment, report preparation, and stakeholder presentation. And now what Copilot has done is aligned to those core tasks and provided me 3 examples of what Copilot could possibly do in that particular task section. I could then ask for a little bit more, such as, please provide me a sample prompt aligned to each example within each task. Maybe I want to demo this to a financial analyst as an example. I can then have Copilot generate a few fictitious prompts for me that I can leverage as inspiration, an initial template that I could then take and modify and change to adapt to my scenario at hand. And now I might have a full demo framework that I could run through in a 1-hour training session that I particularly do with my customers, focused on a finance audience and that particular financial analyst role. So these are just some helpful hints to assist you with doing any form of understanding the role of another person. I hope this has been helpful. Please like, subscribe, share this video with others within your core enterprise if you found this useful. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Have a good one, everybody.